All right, welcome back to the Morning Blend. Joni Nogay was the guardian for her father, Donald, on the Stars and Stripes honor flight. After that very special day, Joni knew she had to do more to help. The veterans on the honor flight don't have to pay any expenses. All funds, in fact, are donated.
How cool is that? Joni is with us now. She's going to chat about how she decided to raise money for the honor flights. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
So great to meet you.
What do you think of that experience? First and foremost, going with your dad. How cool.
It's so impactful.
Yeah.
It's so impactful. It's so wonderful that they do this for so many of the veterans. And it not only influences their day, mine so much that the very next day I became a volunteer.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
What was it like for your dad?
He talks about it to this day.
Oh.
He does. And how long ago was it?
We flew in September of 2015.
Okay, so a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
People who aren't familiar with the honor flight, I hope everyone is, but if they're not, how do you explain it to someone?
It's a day that a veteran spends, all expenses paid. We fly them out to Washington, D.C. Their day starts at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
and they get there at 4 a.m.
Oh, they get to Washington?
No,
or
to the
airport.
airport. To the airport.
Wow.
We fly them out there. They see all the memorials, all their monuments. We kind of focus on their war era. We try to. They see the changing of the guard. They fly back, and we have surprises if there's veterans that are on the list yet. I don't want to ruin all those surprises.
Yeah.
But then we always welcome them home in the biggest fashion ever.
At the airport.
At the
It's
airport.
so cool. It gives me chills thinking about it
Right?
because I went on a flight and it's just so meaningful. And for you to go with your dad is incredible. What is the silent salute? Can you talk about that?
The silent salute is after you get off the plane. You are escorted through up into the main terminal area of the airport.
In
and
Washington, D.C.?
No, this is when you return back home
In
in
Milwaukee. Okay.
And on both sides, it's every branch of the service. And as you go through, they salute you.
Cool.
Oh man, that was the most moving experience of my life. I was choked up taking the video. You can hear me. And that I think was really my turning point. I'm like, I have to do something for this organization.
Yeah.
They just do so much for so many.
So you're not a runner, and you
Not at all.
decided, I got to do a 5K.
My first experience as a volunteer, I just started asking questions because I knew the veterans didn't pay. And I know it's a very costly one-day experience, and we do it 6 times a year. So I asked what kinds of things they did, and they listed off things. And I'm like, does anybody do a 5K run? No, we haven't done that yet. And the founder of the Stars and Stripes Honor Flight, Joe Dean, he's a runner.
Yeah.
He's a runner.
Yeah.
I'm like, why hasn't anyone done this? I'm going to do it. And Paula Nelson, who is now the president, was right over my shoulder, and she's like, really? So I thought, oh boy, I
gotta do it.
I have to do it. So this is year number 3. We're growing little by little. Because I'm not a runner, I always put it out there to all my guests, participants, how can we improve for next year?
Yeah.
And we take those tips and we run with them. Literally.
Run with them. But everyone can do a 5K because you can walk it.
It's a walk run.
It's so fun.
Kids come. You're welcome to bring strollers and wagons.
It doesn't take that long either. I feel like a 5K, you can be done in an hour and a half. Right? No?
45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah. 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 Maybe I was talking a lot in the last one. I'm a little walker talker, you know.
I'm fascinated. When you were growing up, did your dad talk about his service?
No. Not really. He started speaking about it a little bit more when my brother became interested. And when my brother graduated from high school, he joined the Navy. My dad's from the Navy.
Okay.
And then he started talking a little bit more. But a lot of the veterans, my father included, really don't start talking about it until they're around their peers.
Yeah.
And the honor flight seems to bring that out in them.
Oh, I
So
bet that's a
cool.
really neat experience.
Did your dad thank you for going on the flight
He
with
still
him?
does to this day. And he thanks me so much for this run.
Cute.
That's so cute.
He comes down, he doesn't walk it, but we have a designated shaded area for the veterans. So he comes down and sits with other veterans, and he's so thankful for it. Although he's actually excited when it's over too, because I can drive him crazy.
I'm sure.
Oh, that's awesome.
So people can donate without participating. Otherwise, come down and participate. It's the We Run, They Fly 5K. Sunday, the 29th at 9 a.m. it starts on Knox Street, Milwaukee. WeRunTheyFly.org is the website for more.